Hey everybody, Preferred Selection here. We are back in the dungeon, picking up a water bolt. 2 water bolts I missed. 2 water bolts I missed, and oh, clothe your voodoo doll. And we immediately get our. I hope you saw that was locked. That was not like a planned thing or anything. But we immediately got our shadow key, which means that we don't really have to be down here anymore, and I might leave, might go get like a couple more chests just because we're here. And I tend to forget about the dungeon until hard mode, and then I come back and I see all these locked chests and I'm messing around with them, and then I die in hard mode dungeon. Magic missile is kind of cool. Might show that item off a little bit, but it's not great. Like, it's not powerful enough to really be useful. Although, strangely, even though it's not good enough, it's really not good enough when you've got imps running around. Even though it's not good enough to be useful in pre-hard mode, it can be kind of like a cheesy way to slowly kill something in hard mode. But I don't know, that's kind of like pre-summoning class logic. Like, now I don't think we have to worry about cheesy tactics like that anymore, because we have something even cheesier. Alright, we picked up a Aqua Scepter. I don't know if I ever showed off this item, but I have a menacing white horseshoe in a balloon, which is a combination of a horseshoe, which negates fall damage, and a cloud in a bottle, which is it's a blizzard in a bottle in this case, which gives you a really good double jump. The kind of like second best double jump in the game. Now there's frog legs, so maybe third best. I don't know, but gives you a good enough double jump for sure. So blizzard in a bottle, horseshoe, and then a shiny red balloon, which increases your jump height. So the white horseshoe balloon is an item I almost never make because I just kind of don't think about it, and then I get wings and I don't care. But I made it for the LP because I think it's something that people don't see very often and is kind of cool. Where have I not been? I haven't really been over here. I've gone with 3 imps instead of a combination of imps and bees. I thought about it a little bit, and I felt like the imps were doing the most work. Another blue moon, a bone welder, which is something I wanted. Bone welder's kind of a... There was kind of a nerf to, of all things, crafting stations in Terraria 1.2.4. And you need a lot more, like, random... Yeah, our inventory's pretty full, so let's go back. You need a lot more random, like, stations to make things where you used to be able to just kind of be good with only a few. So, place this over here. Oops. And they did add a bunch of new furniture to make up for that. Like, we could go up here and do I not have enough bone on me? Where's my bone? 52. I mean, I should be able to make stuff. Maybe I'm not close enough to it. 52 bone. Yeah, okay. So I can make bone doors, which I think are really pretty. I'll show it off. Why not? What else can you make? And you used to be able to make bone doors from a crafting station, I believe, but now I can make like I don't know if they really added anything in the bone land that you can make that you couldn't before, but Let's get rid of our Skyware door and put down a bone door. Why not? Then we can... Sure, we'll just put our... where did it go? Sky door can go there. And I know that's not where we're keeping stuff, but whatever. Gonna sell a little bit of stuff really quickly. Don't need a million water bolts. Don't need another blue moon. I don't even care which one was better. Don't need another aqua scepter. Did I ever show this off? It shoots like it functions a lot like an item that you get in hard mode that's actually really good, but it's not good. Magic missile I could sell because I'm probably not ever going to use it, but I won't sell it just yet. I can sell the recall potion, the archery potions, why not? Featherfall. I did come over here and I made a new chest, which is items that I want to keep that are just like either they're good weapons or something. And then also items that I'm keeping because they're material. Like the boomerang becomes the flamerang once we get more hellstone. The Muramasa will be part of Night's Edge once we get around to making that. And the voodoo doll can go over here. I know we're keeping ammo in a weird spot. Yeah, there we go. Just doing a tiny bit of inventory management. I hope that's all right. Not really what I wanted to be doing right away. Oh, I also got some pumpkins because it's Halloween. And I'm going to be picking up pumpkins as I see them. You know what I should do? While we're here, I should grab 2 iron bars. I wonder... Can I make a bone chest? Oh, I put my bone away. I'll have to go get it again. I'm sure some of you at home probably already know if this will work or not, but... There is a bone chest, and it looks so cool. That is really neat. So that's something I wanted, and I also want to make... You can see that you can make pumpkin armor. It's got pretty good early game defense. It's kind of like cactus armor, but just higher defense, and you also get a 10% damage bonus. So it's really good early on. So yeah, I like it. Gonna come over here. Gonna put down a bone chest. Whoops. Bone chest and a pumpkin chest. Gonna be able to keep our bone by our bone welder. Just be handy. And now I can open some goodie bags and show off some Halloween content. So yeah, let's make some room. Pixie shirt, pixie pants. I don't think I've seen these. Let's see what they look like. Showing this off at night might not be the best. I gotta say I'm a little underwhelmed. Oh, they look way cooler without the dyes. A lot of things are gonna look cooler without dye, that's for sure. That's kind of neat. Still can't see it very well because it's dark out, but yeah, we won't take this long for everything. Rotten eggs are a ranged item. I don't think they're very good. I haven't really ever thrown them. Robot stuff's kind of cool looking, maybe. Oh, I like that. I like this a lot. How does this look with the dyes? That's pretty neat. Oh my god, we might have to wear the robot thing at some point. At some point when we're doing like vanity stuff. I can never bring myself to wear vanity armor because I always find myself double pixie things. And more rotten eggs. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So we can put the rotten eggs away in here. I don't think we'll ever need them. These should sell for like 60 silver each, but actually we'll sell the duplicates, because why not? Oh, and if you always open the whole costume at once, so like if you don't manage to, if you don't end up seeing like what's the word I'm looking for? If you don't see like a head or something, like you're not going to get it later. Like it's not bad luck, it's just not part of the costume. So yeah, 60 silver. Oh, and one thing I like, in the dungeon we got to a platinum, so we now have our first platinum. I kind of glanced over that in the last episode, maybe a little too quickly, but okay, so the next thing we need is to just go get a little bit more. I'm going to go grab my buckets if I can remember where they are. Need to go get a little bit more obsidian. I know I have buckets because I've done things with buckets on this character. Are they here? Oh, that's right, we have a safe. I completely forgot that we have a safe now. No buckets. That would be a logical place to put them. But yeah, I'm gonna need my buckets because it'll make it a little bit faster to make obsidian. It's not the biggest deal. We can do without, but now I'm kind of wondering where they are because I had a lot of them. Oh, there they are. They're filled with water, so I didn't see them. Okay, so we have water. We have buckets. Should I get them out right now? I'll get them out right now. Oops. Gonna pick up pumpkin because I can't resist. Also gonna go catch a firefly if my imps don't kill it. They didn't. Gonna get another one. Okay, so we're going back down to hell. Yeah, I'm gonna need my map open. I hope you guys don't mind. I know the map's like really big, but need to be able to see where I'm going. Don't remember my world as well as I used to. I turned the volume a little bit up since last time because I felt like things were a little quiet. Do we have music? Hold on. Bear with me for 1 second. Steam's turn. Yeah, sorry guys. I guess I had Terraria muted, but yeah, let's play with some music on. Why not? Oh well, that means the last episode's going to be a little quiet, but I hope that's okay with people. Oop, going the wrong way. The gun is going to be a lot cooler now that we have music. I have to show that off all over again. Yeah, we need some obsidian. We need, I think, a little bit more hellstone than we have to make the... I don't know what the recipe is. I'm prioritizing the handgun over the flamerang because the hell upgrade of the handgun is absolutely good enough for very early hard mode. But I don't know if the... I don't know if the flamerang is or not. I don't think I've ever used it, really. I mean, I know I've played with it, but I don't know if I've, like... You guys get what I'm saying. I don't know if I've used it. This is a terrible way to get down to hell. I think I might make a elevator off camera. This is really slow. But yeah, remember, we are immune to fall damage now. Oh, spiders. I can't wait till I have a spider on my side. Get a little bit of obsidian while we're here. It's a big part of what we're here for. Although a little goes a long way, so we don't need a ton. I might not have needed to bring buckets down here, but since I did, go ahead and use them. Oops. Yeah, that's honestly probably enough obsidian. Yeah, this is the worst elevator ever. That's okay, though. I swear, you guys, I am so much worse at aiming with things when I'm when I'm playing in this LP than normal. I don't know why, but something about aiming gets difficult. Okay, on the obsidian front, I think we are good. Whoa! Why did I make this so scary? Like, I guess I was counting on having water walking boots or something. So one thing that I'd like to find are... I know I don't have it because I would have brought it down here, but a lava charm would be really nice. So I wish I knew how much hellstone we needed, but I don't. I do know that somewhere on this map we have a shadow chest that we haven't messed with. Yeah, it's over that way. There's a weapon that I want from shadow chest, which is another reason we're down here. I'm a little bit... Oh, that's right, I forgot. So, dismissing the imps and switching to crimson armor. Does that have less... No, it doesn't. I was about to say, it kind of seemed like that had... I have really odd things equipped. I should have the Band of Star Power equipped for sure. I think. Over like a shackle that's going to give me one more defense. But yeah, I don't want to have... I don't want to have summons right now because I don't want to plunge this world into hard mode without me being... I mean, I'm ready-ish. Like, I could certainly... Like, we could certainly, like, keep playing in this world and everything would be fine, but... Like, I don't want to be there for the LP yet. There's a shadow chest. And I do hear the bone worm. The worms count for... They count for double on the summoning thing, so I'd actually like to leave it alive because it's not that dangerous. Sun Fury, so we've already got something that's better than the Blue Moon. Like, that's just... This is like the Blue Moon, except it just does more... It does more damage, and I think it might be a little easier to control, but... As you can see, it's still pretty terrible. Like, compare this to if we had the... I don't know. But it's working out surprisingly well. Flower of Fire I actually also like a lot. I don't know if Flower of Fire is good enough for where we are in the game, but it's not terrible. We'll get a better version of it from... Put away the golden keys because we won't need those down here. Obsidian skin potion I might use for the mining. Let's see what we can do. I won't pop the obsidian skin potion until I reach a point where I'm a little bit stuck. Whoop! Not that kind of stuck. That was really bad. That was just plain dumb of me. I don't know what I was thinking. Hopefully you guys can see well enough. I know hell's really dark. That might not actually be the craziest thing. Just let that go down there. Yeah, that's gonna allow us to actually get like almost all of this. I actually really like the kind of puzzly element of figuring out how to get, how to mine figuring out how to mine hellstone before you have the survivability to just like do it easily. Oops. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the 1.3 spoilers, but they seem really exciting. Like, I'm really psyched for more content. I'm just gonna go ahead and predict that I don't think it'll be as massive of a change to the game as 1.2 was from 1.1. I actually wasn't around for that, but just from, like, I know what most of the changes are, just from playing and reading the wiki. But even if this is not as big of a deal as the change from 1.1 to 1.2, like, I know that there's new summoner stuff coming, which I'm super excited for. Like, how could I not be? We got a lot of hellstone there. 56. Yeah, I wish I'd had like a target in mind because still don't really know what we need. Got a rough idea. I know we have a Hell Forge, so I don't need to be doing that while we're here. I still haven't gotten the Shadow Chest item that I want, and we might need a couple of worlds for that because it's not going to be... I don't think that you're guaranteed to get enough Shadow Chests to get everything, but I'd really like to get a Dark Lance. And one Shadow Key is reusable forever, so you don't need to go get like 3 Shadow Keys or 4 Shadow Keys or whatever. I should be popping this Obsidian Skin Potion. I don't know what I'm saving it for. Like, we're not going to need it for the Wall of Flesh fight even, because that's going to be water walking. I mean, Obsidian Skin's not a bad thing to have, like, one of popped for that, but you only need the one. Just keep going over this way. I guess because it only lasts 4 minutes, I maybe want to wait till I'm feeling a little bit impatient to use it. Although I can always... Let's just pop it. I can always go back to careful mining. This is just like complete immunity, isn't it? Like this isn't even like... I was expecting to actually get the 7 seconds that the lava waders give, but this is way better. Yeah, I should have just used this earlier. This is just like 4 minutes of being able to swim in lava. What I was expecting this to do, by the way, is I was expecting it to give us 4 minutes of 7 seconds of invincibility, which is what an item does in the game. But I don't know why I thought that. It just kind of... I'm so used to lava immunity being like that recharge bar where you get... where you get 7 seconds, and then if you come out of the water, come out of the lava, you get 7 seconds again. But this is really cool. I have to be careful that I don't like start flooding buildings or anything, because I do want to keep my hell kind of not too much of a crazy mess. And I am watching the timer, so I'm not gonna like... I'm not gonna be down here when I lose my immunity. But even if I am, I can teleport out of here in plenty of time. Like, we've got 400 health, so we can be on fire and take a little bit of damage. It'll be no big deal. We definitely have like more than enough at this point, but I'm just making good use of the potion. Wow, that's cool. You can even like kind of cheese it like with water. Not that it matters too much because we're about to undo that. I don't even think we have a breath meter, do we? So we can breathe in lava. I guess they figure that if you're in lava, you're either gonna die or you're not. Yeah, we definitely are gonna get enough healthstone from this. I tend to play Terraria treating all the potions like they're too good to use unless it's like Pumpkin Moon. And then Pumpkin Moon, I just pop like 20 different things and know that it'll be enough. I'm aware that we only have a minute, but we have like a minute and some seconds. Like a minute and a half, because when we actually get down to... Yeah, there we go. When we actually get down to a minute, we'll get the time in seconds. Nobody feel alarmed yet. We have plenty of time to do this. Okay, now we can... Now I kind of want to use the last 30 seconds to look aggressively for shadow chests. There's one. Alright, that was fun. Flame Lash is actually a really good... It's like a better version of that magic missile. I think Flame Lash might be a little bit special in that... It used to be what the Bone Serpents dropped, I know that much, but it also... I think it might be unique in that you're guaranteed to get like a lot of the... What am I trying to say? Oops. Let's get out of there. I'm not enough afraid of lava anymore. But I should still be. I'm gonna pick up these clocks because I like the clocks. Do a little bit of a quick stack, see if that does anything for us. I can put buckets back away again. move away from this guy. Oop, no, let's move down and get him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember that from now on that obsidian skin potions are enough to go get like all the health stone you could ever need. And to not mess around with like... I mean, the tunneling is still... Like, tunneling when you're not immune to lava is still way more fun in my opinion because it's terrifying. So the crimson armor that we made, the reason why I like it for mining is because it greatly increases your life regeneration. So, like, it's not giving us any, like, real... It's nowhere near as good as the B armor. Yeah, it is... I think it used to be the best pre-hard mode armor, and it's just nowhere near as good as the B armor. Like, that should really be a statement as to how overpowered the B armor is. We might not get the Dark Lance, and honestly, we have such a full hotbar that if we don't, I'm not going to worry about it that much. For a second there, I thought we fell in lava, and I was a little worried. Whoop, then we did. We've been really lucky with shadow chests so far, and I'd be surprised if we keep seeing them with the regularity that we were. This guy can drop a weapon that I kind of don't like, but because it costs a lot of mana. I didn't want this lamp, so I'm going to put it back. Yeah, if you want to see how good the... I should have been using this while we were down here, but... Here's another obsidian skin potion, and watch, I'm already going to treat it like it's too good to use, even though I've said that, like we have more than one, and we're only going to need one, again, for, like, our... Not even for our first wall of flush fight, but we might use it. I'll be like, oh, I'll save it in case they, in case never. Like, I'll save it to have, like, a stack of them in my collection. Bad play on my part, but... It's such a habit for me to just save potions for forever. And honestly, we don't need it right now. Like I've got rocket boots and I've got a blizzard jump, so I can just kind of... I can go for a long time looking for somewhere safe to land. I do have to make sure I can kind of see, though, so maybe... Yeah, like I said, we were getting really lucky with shadow chests for a little bit. And I wasn't expecting that luck to necessarily continue for forever. We also have the Ivy Whip if we get into trouble, like we just kind of almost did there. Yep, Ivy Whip saves the day. Sorry, I know it's going to be like impossible to see on this episode, but I just want to find one more shadow chest. Is that so much to ask for? We've covered a lot of hell now. In fact, we're at the end. We are at the end. We didn't get a Dark Lance. I might get one off camera just to show it off, but... And because I really like having it for hard mode. It's got a good amount of knockback, so it's really handy. But... Okay, so now that we're up here... This is what the Flame Lash looks like. It's just a stronger magic missile. Let's go see by how much. 38, 25. Yeah, so this is what we would use if we wanted a magic missile, which is why I've never used this item. So, Flower of Fire, 49 damage is crazy, but 17 mana is also a lot, so we'll keep it because I might use it for hard mode just to have something that'll do damage to high defense enemies. But for now, it's getting put away. So let's get our boomerang out into the open. Quick stack one last time. Okay, so we've got a lot of Hellstone. I did not get as much Obsidian as I thought I did. That's okay. That's going to be really limiting. But hey, Obsidian's really easy to go get, so it's no big deal. We already have 27 Hellstone bars? Did I go get... I must have gone and gotten a lot of Hellstone at some point. I might not have needed to do any of that. Yeah, so I can already make... The Phoenix Blaster is one of the things I wanted to make. And then the... Yeah, we only needed 20. I didn't need to do any of that. Oh well. We've got a lot of Hellstone now. A lot of it. But, yeah, so the regular Enchanted Boomerang does 14 damage. This does 35, meaning it does a little bit more. 39, and... So it can set enemies on fire, I believe, which is better than poison. Let's go test this out. I don't think it'll replace our Thorn Chakram because I love the way the Thorn Chakram moves, but it might just be better. Like, maybe I'm just too set in my ways. Let's find something we can set on fire. Where are enemies tonight? Come on, enemies. Show up. Here's a guy. He died too quickly to see if we could set him on fire. Let's... There's an enemy. Wow, he almost got one hit. Maybe this is... I feel like this has a little bit worse movement than the Thorn Chakram. Like, I'm really used to the way the Thorn Chakram bounces. Maybe this can't set people on fire. Oh, no, there it goes. Yeah, it can set people on fire. The Thorn Chakram, I remember, is a 1/3 chance. This might also be a 1/3 chance, and we're getting a little bit unlucky, but I'm not sure. So that... Alright, teleport back. Now, this handgun does 19 damage, which is not... It's not a ton. Not a lot of damage, but... Go over to here and make a Phoenix Blaster. No modifier is a little unfortunate, but 25 damage, so... And I can't remember if it's more speed, but... Just fire into the air like crazy. Pumpkins... Oop! Pumpkins you get with your axe, by the way. Wait till they're really big. They get like that one's too early, but this one's also too early. But when they get really big like this, you can go get like 5 to 10 pumpkins from them. Okay, so we have a Phoenix Blaster. We have a Hurtful Flamerang, which I might try and use this more than I think Star Fairy might be done. Because the Flamerang is going to give us light. We'll figure it out, but we have most of the weapons that I want for hard mode, except for the... We don't have the Dark Lance, but I might grab that off camera because it'll just be searching a lot of shadow chests. But either way, like, I'll get it or I won't. We have a pretty good setup to go into hard mode now. So I think we'll be doing that in an episode or two, because honestly I can't think of anything else to do in non-hard mode. So that'll be that. I'll see you guys next time. I won't go into hard mode like off camera or anything. We'll definitely do the wall of flesh fight, maybe in like 2 episodes. So yeah, see you then. Thanks for watching.